All right, guys, addendum to your budget. I'm on budget 2. This is your Bible living budget tale helping you here. Now, I forgot to mention with this budget, you're gonna write. You're on a second budget. This is the second budget now. Well, this is not really a budget. This is just what you're doing with other things surrounding your budget. Say, for instance, you received a bill for the gas, and the gas bill come in here 600 or 700, 400, 500. Because it was winter, and now it is summer, and you're gonna get that final gigantic bill. Say, for instance, you get a huge light bill, or you get a huge whatever you run up over the winter. What you do, you on a budget, right? You're not gonna say, well, I don't get enough income to pay. I got to put all my money on this one bill. No. What you going to do if you get a bill that's too huge, you're going to call your debtor and make a plan to pay. you're going to be like this. Look, I did not anticipate that the bill would be so high. What can I do to get this bill down with you? That's your gas, your lights, any type of thing that's excessively high. It could be the internet. It could be a credit card bill that's overrun and the interest is too high. Call your debtors. Call your bill collectors. Before, when you get the bill and you got the date, let me write the date on the calendar. This is how much they say they want, right? But now I know I don't earn enough income per myself to pay it. Even if you're married and it's 2 people, you don't want to spend all your money on 1 or 2 bills, and then you got 150% budget, right? You already got a 50% over budget because you got the mortgage coming. You got a big budget, and you got to go 30 days, and you got 2 or 3 gigantic bills. Now you said, I done wrecked my budget because I spent all my money on these couple of bills. Now the rest of the month, we don't know what we're going to do. We just live as is. No. Call your payment debtors and say, listen, and they will work with you. Most of them will say, okay, I'll tell you what, let's put this on a payment plan. You put down a percentage, and every month they're going to help you to pay it off. You can do that. Or you say, okay, I don't want to pay it. I want to hurry up and pay it off, so I want to pay more. Let them put it down on the lowest way that they can put it, because you're trying to save in your budget to pay other things. Let them put it down to the lowest rate. They're going to charge you more rate. What you do is you get that bill and you say, okay, I got a little extra in my budget. I'm going to hit some extra on it. It don't matter what they set the payment plan at. If you pay an extra, it's going to be paid off quicker. Call every debtor you get. If all the bills are high, call all the high bills. Now, if you got a small bill and you know you got enough income, okay, this bill here, I can make arrangements to pay this amount now and ask them, can I pay the rest off on the next bill? Maybe you got to do 2 payments on it to save in your budget for other things. Maybe the bill $150. You want to pay half and half. Can I give you $75 now? Call them. Call and make arrangements so that you can have more money to stretch through the month, because food is high. The second thing, which is my second thing to tell you about, you on a 2-week shopping plan for your groceries. Put your groceries in as a bill. Put it on the calendar as a bill. You got the first 2 weeks, you got to eat. Take out, what you feel like you need to eat. You need to write down your food plan. This is number 2. This is just things surrounding your budgeting. This is number 2. You write down your meals for 2 weeks. Estimate the cost, what it's going to cost for you to shop for those. Do them up. Something $3.99, make that $4. Something $9.99, say that's $10. Something $11.99, okay, that's going to be $12. Average up on the grocery bill. And this is where you're going to really save. Write down the grocery bill as a regular bill every 2 weeks. Just put bill, groceries, and write down the amount that you average for 2 weeks of spending on groceries, on lunches, on dinners, and breakfasts for your family. And write down that amount on your calendar. Say if you want to go shopping, this is the first week of May. You want to shop for 14 days. Write down how much that food is and put it down there. This is my food budget for 2 weeks. This is a bill. Write it as a bill on the calendar. Then in 2 more weeks, go down 2 more weeks and say, this is the next day I'm going to shop mid-month. Take me to the end of the month. Write that down. Now, if you someone that's getting, say like state money or, government food stamps or something where they're giving you a certain amount, still write your menu down and use what they're giving you and say, oh, okay, I'm within my limit of this. Maybe you get to the second 2 weeks and the money that you had left with the state money is not enough. Then let me add on an extra 100 of bill money to even out so that I got the same amount for 2 weeks. Say you're spending $200 on the first 2 weeks of food or $150. But now when you get to the store, you found some sales and you don't have to spend that amount because of how you shop. You shop those sales circulars like I told you. Only shop those sales circulars. And boom, I went to the store with $150. I only saved $50. That's your money. That's your money. You can put it with your savings, with your 10 and 15% saving, or you can say, hey, I got 50%. I got $50 extra. Or I say, this is how you save. You shop sales circulars. You're going to write your groceries in just as a bill, just like you do your light bill and all your other stuff. You're going to write their groceries in the first 2 weeks and then the second 2 weeks. You're going to write down $200 worth of groceries right here. $200 worth of groceries right here. But when you get to the store and you find out they having a sale, and you spent $100. Now you could either take your other 100 and do that sale again to bulk up your refrigerator on meats or something that you want. Or you can say, this is just a free $100. I can go out and get my nails done. I can do something for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching you how to save money here. So learn how to put your groceries in as a bill every 2 weeks. Put it in as a regular bill. Whether you get a link card, a state-funded card, or whatever. Because look, not only do you have to buy groceries every 2 weeks, you got to add in the cost of your toiletries, your soap, your toilet paper, your garbage bags, your pan sol, your bleach, your laundry soap. If you're not lucky enough to have a card where you can go to a place like Costco's or Sam Club, because you can get a big amount of garbage bags last you 3 or 4 months, somewhere like that. If you're lucky enough to go there and get a membership, then, because my sister, she bought me a lot. She bought me trash bags 3 or 4 months ago, and I just gave out. That's how you save. That's what I'm telling you. Whereas you go to a local store, you might have to find the trash bags when trash bags on sale and get 4 boxes. Get enough when you see something on sale. If you see hand soap on sale, get enough. Especially if you got a little extra money, get enough. Whatever you get extra of, it saves you money in the future. Because when you go back to the store and you done put in the money for the food and the toiletries, guess what? I ain't got to buy the toiletries. I got them. All I got to do is buy the food. So now I got extra money. So you're going to save on that grocery part. Put it in as a bill. So number one, if the bills come in the household is too high, you done made the budget. The income don't meet the bill. Set a priority to find a day and time to call and make arrangements on those bills so that you can budget them out the right way. If you can't do it, if you got an older child in the house, or you got a fiance or someone else that lives with you, a roommate or significant other or somebody, if you live by yourself, you just got to make time. But if you got somebody there who's able, hey, I need you to get the bills, write the phone number down, and say, I need you to call and make payment plan for this. And then give me the list when you get through so I can match it up to the budget. Give that extra person a little something to do in the household to make them feel like I'm helping out. I'm helping out. Number 3. Okay, number 1, You made your budget. Make sure you get the debtors a payment agreement because some of these bills coming in high. Number 2, put your groceries as a bill on your calendar. The next one is, what was the next one? Okay, you got the groceries in as a bill on the calendar. Okay, I got a number 3, which is your clothing for your kids and for yourself. You know it's summer, right? Try to go, if you can find a high-class thrift store. High class, where they where they might have name brands that's not you too gently, they're gently used. Go to you a consignment shop and get you some things for the summer. The consignment shop may have some marked down Macy's and some marked down name brand nice looking stuff. If you don't want to go to the consignment shop, shop off season. This is where the extra money you saved at the grocery store. I saved $50 or $60 or $70. Go to the consignment shop. Look for your neighborhood consignment shop. Another thing too. Go to places like Swap or Rama. Go to little places where they have outside thrift marts. You can get packages of t-shirts. Go to Walmart. It's summertime. So in summer, you want to go to the cheapest place you can to get the markdowns on the shorts and t-shirts, because if summer is good. Summer go by like that. Winter is long, but summer go by, your head spin like this and summer is over, I'm telling you. So you don't want to spend a lot of money on summer clothes. In the summer, when you go into some of the stores, go hit the clearance rack. Hit the clearance rack. That's why it's good to lose weight, because you can always fit some on a clearance rack any season. But when you go into some of these stores in the summer and you see, get your clothes off season. If you're in the summer, they're going to think you crazy. Oh, this lady in here buying a pair of boots or a coat. Get you a coat, a winter coat in the summer, because you might pay $15, $20 for a nice looking coat. When it get cold, that same coat will be $150 or $80, $150. You be saying, oh, I only paid $20 for that coat. You bought it in the summer. It's not in season. Same thing for your kids. You got kids in the house. Get them some winter boots in the summer. Get the boots when the boots are like $10, $15. I found a $5 pair of boots. Nice pair of boots. $5. Brand new. It was summer. Because see, what happens is when the season changes, the stores start marking things way down. I don't know if they're still doing it now. But most people that shop off season look good all winter, but they bought them clothes in the summer. Now in the winter, which is, back when it was snowing, that's when you should have been buying your summer clothes. That's kind of wish-washy, but you save money. Other than that, you got to hit the consignment shops or the clearance rack. The next one is I had a number 4, but I don't know what it was. What would I tell you? I told you, make sure you get the clothes, the consignment shop, or shop on clearance, or shop off season. What else I had? I had one more, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I'm going to put my list below. I have 4. And I had one more. It was something that's really good for you guys to remember. Number 4. If you want to make a big purchase, it's tax season. Do it 3 to 6 months out. Take your tax money, put it aside for an emergency account at the bank. Say, look, I got a checking and a savings. I'm doing these things in my account. And then maybe you got an extra account just for your mortgage. Okay? With that mortgage account or that rent account that you got, that extra account, I want to open up an extra savings account along with that mortgage account. Put your tax money in it. If you can't put all your taxes in it, some people did get taxes. I probably didn't get it. I owe money. But if you got tax money back, put 50% of your tax money in an emergency fund account. It can be a savings account attached to the account that you have just for your rent and your mortgage. Oh, go to the bank. I want to open up an account just for my mortgage or my rent only. Put that 25% every month in there. On the first, hit it with that 50%. Boom, pay that mortgage. Save in there. Any kind of extra money you get, put it in there. You can also go week to week and put your mortgage money in there. When you get your taxes or you get any kind of big amount of extra money, put it in a savings account for emergencies. This is my emergency money, because sometimes when you're going through month to month, week to week, it's hard to get emergency savings. If you getting some taxes back, don't get that money and say, "Whoa, I'm gonna go out of." No. Put that money in an emergency savings account for hard times, because hard times are coming. Put at least half of it in there. Now, if you got a savings goal that in 3 months I want to buy me a car, or 6 months I want to buy some big purchase, put the other half in your savings goal. Say, I'm going to take this money and put it on a different card just to save for this savings goal that I have. And I'm going to take half of this taxes and I'm going to put it in a savings account for emergencies. And don't touch it. And when you say you're getting these extra amounts of money, you saving off the groceries and you have nothing else to buy for the kids or nothing, put some more money in that emergency fund. And when you saving on these groceries, put that money in that emergency fund, because you're going to need some emergency money. Be it the rent. What if you lose your job? If you not always saving for an emergency, when you have an emergency, you won't have nothing to fall back on. So take that tax money and put it in an emergency account, a savings account. Put some of it in a 3-month or 6-month goal for a big purchase. If it's a vacation, if it's a car, or whatever, and find your way to save off them groceries in that emergency fund and in that future goal account. If you don't want to spend that extra money, I got 50 extra money because I saved on the sales in the store. Put that money in your savings. Put it, save it for yourself, because you're going to need it. All right, so I put my extra 4 tips to accompany the first tips I had, and I'm going to put that at the bottom. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.